Well, good afternoon and good evening. Um, let's just go and jump right in. So this morning I'm reading the book of Amos, right? I was led there because I don't even know. So I get to the book of Amos, and for those of you who do not know, I have two sets of children. That's what I call them. I have two sets of children. I have a 24, 21-year old. So that's the first set. And then I have a 8 and a 4-year old. Two sets of kids, right? Okay. So with the 24 to 21-year-old, I was in a different place in my life. I was in my 20s as a parent. Okay, first time mom, certain things that I did that I said I wouldn't do. Like when I had kids, it's gonna be yeah. So there was more physical discipline involved with that first set of kids. Well, here I am now in my 40s. And the 8-year-old and the 4-year-old don't get the same physical discipline. It's a lot more conversations and talking. And do you understand? And help me understand. And go ahead. And why would you do it? And you thought that was a good idea. Explain to me your thought process, how you got the 1 + 1 - 3 = 7. All that. Right? And so we do a lot more of that. And a lot of people are like, "Ooh, that's gentle parenting." Because especially that first set of kids, they just like, you soft. However, I feel that not only am I softer, I'll take that, but I'm biblical. Let me tell you why. So I'm in the book of Amos, and my goal was to read one chapter. It's a new month. I was going to do one chapter. Well, I got in there and it got good to me. Now I ended up on like 4.5 chapters in. And so it was laid out in such a way. I love Amos because Amos gave the same type of answer I would give, right? You guys got to read it for yourself. Don't take my word, but this is what I got from Amos. That God was a gentle parent. He tried it. He tried gentle parenting. And then he realized that, and I know it's a meme, and I know somebody might have something else to say about this, but gentle parenting is for gentle kids. If your kid's not gentle, they might need a little bit stronger parenting. There it is. Because this is what God did. He said, if you do this, then this is going to happen. And if you do this, then this is going to happen. So it's that if-then parenting, which I've taught. I've taught if-then parenting as a parent coach, right? And so if you all do this, then this will happen. This is the consequence for making this choice. But if you continue to walk with me all the days of your life, I will walk with you all the days of my life. All the days of we're going to be walking together. That was the whole point, right? And the Israelites just couldn't seem to get it together. And so then they want to intermingle and intermarry, bow down to false gods, sprinkle a little bit of this, sprinkle a little bit of that, burn sage and all this other stuff. That wasn't part of the original contract or deal. So God was like, okay, look, the contract said, if you do this, then this is going to happen. Now, if you continue to do it, the consequences are coming. I've told you. And again, they didn't do it. They didn't get right. So then it's the 12 tribes. So then God was like, look, this tribe, you did this. Boom. Here's your consequence. I'm going to do this, 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 and this. Because you're not listening, nor are you honoring the contract. And so they're like, yeah, we hear you. But we wanted to do it. It feels good. It smells good. It looks good. And all the neighbors are doing it. We want to do it too. And so they kept it up. And so the next chapter is the same thing. Look, if you want to do this, you want to continue on this right, on this course of behavior, the consequences coming. You're going to get the consequences. So this goes on for a good 4 chapters. Like, oh my gosh. And so then the people were like, you know what? No, it was actually a king. Read the chapter. King was like, look, take that prophecy stuff on somewhere else. We didn't ask for this. We don't want to hear no prophecy about what's going to happen. We're okay living in our sin and our debauchery. Yeah, that word. Right? And so Amos is like, first of all, let me help you understand. I'm not even a prophet. Okay? I am a farmer. I was out here growing figs, minding my business. But y'all can't get right. Y'all can't get it together. Y'all didn't want to honor the contract. So now I'm taking away from my fig farm. And I'm over here telling y'all, look, get it together. Because God is not pleased. He's not happy. And there's consequences coming. Take it or leave it. And the people were like, well, we're going to leave it. And you can leave too. The audacity. And so you know what happened, right? exiled again from their land because they didn't want to act right. They didn't want to do right. And not only were they exiled, like every promise that God made, he held up to that thing. So we talking like exile, cut off, just the shirt on your back, gone somewhere because you have not earned the right to be here any longer. You have dishonored our agreement. You have done everything that you wanted to do. You have married them strange people, bought that strange custom, sacrifice and strange fruit. We're done. It's a wrap. I am mad. And here's your consequence. And do you think they got it together? No. And it's just like my kids. The second set and the youngest one of the second set. Girl, if you do this, here's the consequence. And we're going to have to talk about it. Okay? And you know what she did? She did it. And I'll give her this. I will give her the fact that she is very much so like King David in the Bible. She's not going to do the same offense. And ask for forgiveness or repentance. She's going to do multiple things in one day. So if the day is slanting on the downhill, you might as well go it on down to the basement because that's where she's going to end up. She is very much an Israelite. That's what I had to say. Gentle parenting is for gentle kids. And even yesterday, someone who shall remain nameless, because me or my husband, right? So it won't me. Someone who shall remain nameless may have resorted back to older parenting tactics, right? Do you think it worked? Do you think she changed her behavior, modified anything, changed up the course of action? She just didn't do that thing. But she did a couple other things. And she been on one for a minute. I'm gonna have to exile her. Like last night, this is how bad it got. Last night, she lost her bed. How you lose a whole bed? Because you're not respecting the bed that was given to you. So if you can't be respectful of the bed, you may not sleep in the bed. You may pull a sleeping bag out the closet and sleep on the floor. That's what you can do. Very much Israelite. I'm raising an Israelite. Send help.